Homegrown in the Cape. Just wanted to bring you an update on the water system. I've added a couple lines to it. If you've checked in on my site, you kind of understand a little bit about what's going on with this system. I have a rain catching gutter system on the house that uses these 2 to 3 inch PVC pipes with the ball valves on them to allow me to let the water run off for the first 10-15 minutes or so. Then I turn them off. It backs up the line, comes back down this line, and disperses amongst these 4 tanks. What I've incorporated here lately is this valve here, which is an overflow. Once the tanks are full, I open this up and it allows the excess water to fill up my pool in the backyard over here. So I don't waste any water. The second line that I incorporated into the system is this one here. This one is for my aquaponic system in the backyard here. I've got about 100 tilapia running in there, which is feeding a few grow beds back there. However, once I pull it into the system here to the pump, I can disperse it throughout the yard anywhere I want using these timers. The left one is for the drums here. When I turn them on, the pump draws from these tanks and then pushes it out this particular line here, which then goes to anywhere in the yard that I want it to go using the right timer there. Basically an irrigation timer. So instead of using irrigation water, I'm using my tank water, which is either rainwater, RO water, or I can pull directly now from the fish tank using fish water and put it anywhere I want in the yard. Pretty neat system. Runs all automatic. Everything's on a timer. Either those timers, and then I can use the timers on the RO system board to operate that tank and the tank there in the back, which is right there, and I can push that water basically anywhere I want in the yard as well. I can fill the fish tanks using RO or rainwater, or I can also use the fish tank water that's being pulled out of there and just dump it back into them. Hydroponics isn't going this year. I decided not to waste too much water. I'm kind of concentrating on the aquaponic system. I want to get my system up and running because I've got bigger plans of turning a portion of my pool here into a full-blown yard aquaponic system to run the entire yard. I've got about 50 tilapia in each of these 2 tanks. Grow beds are doing real well. I've got some basil and Malabar spinach, tomatoes that are doing pretty darn good. I've got some tomatoes on this plant over here, all being used for, or all being watered and fertilized from the fish water. Malabar spinach coming up everywhere, basil, system's working great. Since the last time I incorporated in a pool filter to fertilize or to filter out all of the solid waste from the fish and allow the clean water to go through my system up there against the wall again, so I can put it anywhere in the yard I want. Grow beds, I haven't planted anything this year, and all these tomatoes and plants have popped up from last year's season of worm dirt that I just threw in there, mixed in. I've got papaya trees growing, I've got tomato plants growing, I've got melons growing, I've got lettuce popping up in the mulch here and over there. We've already harvested about 2 or 3 heads and they're just popping up all over the yard, so it's pretty cool. Things are going good. Keep posted. Homegrown in the Cape. Thanks.